Alright, back again. Back one more time. Back to play old Factory. Back to play Factorio. And I think the thought in my head from last night had to do with the mystery of ash, right? Because we need a lot of ash, but we need it for bricks. And ash is difficult because it stacks to 1,000. As opposed to, we've got 3 dinosaurs waiting for ash, don't we? Yeah, we definitely need to at least increase and perhaps find a new method. So let's start at the beginning. The biggest consumer of ash is bricks. So what we do here is we don't do that. We don't do that. We do this. This looks like to be by far the best way to get bricks. So sand, easy. We understand sand. Rich clay comes from 2 areas, 25 ash or 20 clay. Clay is free, though, right? It's clay plus muddy sludge. Clay just comes from steam and time. Unfortunately, quite a lot of time, and if I do this en masse, quite a lot of steam. So this is 700 steam to get 10 rich clay. I mean, entirely doable, but... and that's not how it goes. So basically we got 2 choices. Like, this is somewhat renewable. Somewhat. And this is not renewable at all. Well, okay. It requires ash. Ash is, we're getting it from raw coal right now, obviously. But we can get it from bones in a really, really poor recipe. 3-to-1 off raw fiber is rough. Like, admittedly, cacao can do this real well. Sugar, cacao, and casein, that's a lot of raw fiber, I guess. But it's slow. Yeah, I don't know if this is even a good... This doesn't seem good on its face. Like, I mean, it's 8 times as much, but it's so much more ingredients. So, this looks like the main renewable recipe for ash, and I'm not sure that's ever gonna cut it. That's trash. I'd rather just burn the coal dust directly and get the ash. I wonder if there's a way to split raw coal into many coal dusts, you know? Split it into coal dusts and then burn the coal dust to ash. Should look into that, right? So raw coal is an ingredient in... yeah, you want to do that. Grind it to coke. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can ever just crush raw coal into to ash. How do I make coal dust? Oh, so this is a worse recipe. It's better to use the fiber to ash recipe than this. No. This is like a doubler right here because coal is essentially raw coal after processing. So that's still not what I'm really looking for. Yep. There is... the best ways to make coal dust are to do this recipe and then grow the fiber. But then that's not really what I'm looking for because I'm trying to do bulk ash. So it seems like the best way is really just mine the raw coal, straight burn the raw coal. And the coal deposits are enormous. But keep in mind, if I'm using most of this for raw coal, knock a 0 off of that because ash stacks differently. Like, I'm definitely going to need to do something about this. So, I guess we can start by getting it all on one side of the belt. Alright, let's just quadruple this or something, right? Here, this entire system doesn't need to be, I think. So we're just going to have asheries right here. And it looks like... I don't even know if we actually need... Yeah, we do need to do this, because we took so many ash generators offline. Looks like 2 will saturate a belt, so 8 will work for a very long time. Well, yeah, it's so hard because of how high ash stacks. Alright, so let's take care of this. It looks like 3 boilers for 1 line. So, we're going to need miners. Miners in quantity 32. So go get more. Go get more circuits. And then after this, we will take care of the coke problem. It occurred to me that a lot of the lead issues could probably be sorted out if I just increased lead ore production. You know, easier said than done, but if I get a whole bunch of coke going towards acetylene, then it should just snap into place, right? But we'll see. As of right now, I like how I'm just not caring about pollution anymore. The wall's doing its job. Don't have to worry about it. So, 1, 2. That will be enough of you. I have enough of those. I don't have any mechanical inserters. That's strange. Oh, I should take a look at my gamble box. So this is moving again. Biomass came in. Note to self, biomass may be a problem. I have many mushrooms. And I still only have 2? How is this possible? 1,400 attempts. And I only have 2 successes. How is this even possible? And it's not going as fast as it can. I am cursed. Those flowers are cursed. Relesia is cursed. I checked out coal dust, and that comes from fiber at a bad recipe compared to just going to ash. And 1 kcalc equals... see, it was just stopped. Would you break? Oh, that's our corner tube. And that's all because I have no bricks. And that's all because I am backed up on ash. So this does have to be addressed. I have a stick in my inventory again. How embarrassing. Okay. Most embarrassing, though, is having absolutely no inserters on me. Just plain weird. And another problem that I'm going to run into is just loading speed into the caravans area. Oh, look, a delivery arrived. So, and the worst part is, like, I'm trying to plan out the factory that's yet to come. And I have to think of a renewable way to do this. Now, I could just do fields of kcalc. Yeah, a single dinosaur arrived. What's our consumption rate here? 6 seconds for... So this is 4 seconds times 4. So this is like 16 a second of ash consumption. And each of the boilers is 2 a second. And a bank of that is 6. So that is 12 a second, and 12 a second is less than 16 a second. And there's the entire rest of the factory that needs to also use that. So I understand why we're having ash problems, right? So let's take a look at lead. See, yeah, we can get if we really need silver that badly, we could be dragging a whole belt of lead off. And the only thing that's stopping us is acetylene and, actually setting up miners. Oh, and I should have bought a bunch of boilers too. Damn. So I'm going to set up 3 banks of 6 each. So that's 18 boilers. Go get rock. Can do. 18 boilers and then just pipe. And then we're just going to enormously pollute our environment. Like, just enormously. I got 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, don't need that much. Yeah, this is going to be just terrible. Especially when the potatoes aren't going. We're going to be suffering non-stop attacks. Are the potatoes going? Nope. Because, yeah, there's going to be a lot of pollution produced right here. And I'm reliant on the tufras in order to suppress that. But the tufras aren't going right now. So it ain't working. Alright, so what I want is a situation kind of like this. We only want 3. We'll do something like this, right? I want to move this, but I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, we need a whole bunch of actual good inserters. Because the entire system runs off that. Here, can we do better power? We can. Alright, so we're just gonna have to get this into the main steam line. So perhaps I ought not have done that. Which is typical. Alright, so that's steam line out, and now we need water line in. Water we have from right here, right? I question whether or not we have enough water. I question whether or not I should be doing this a little differently. I should have picked it up and moved it. There we go. That's what I should have done. Don't be silly. Alright. So down, and then into the steam line. Alright, so good. Good-ish. Good-esque. Oh, I should probably do that, right? Bang, 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 bang. We want 3 of you. Well, hold on. Yeah, 3 of you. Like, there's no point to leaving room for expansion, because we're at the end of belts here. And wait, I might have faster belts in the future. Well, if so, I'll move it. Move this line. So like that. That'll produce 1 belt of ash. Now I'll get 3 belts of ash, and then we'll have 1 for each side. Yeah, I'll remove this last one and get myself room. Alright, so it's actually incorrect. If I'm going to be doing this like so. Nope. Oh, can I double you up? Yes, I totally can. Is this a real walkway that I have to respect? I think it is. Well, in which case I've probably made my life harder. Which is just what I do here. Yeah, we'll just do this for right now. I'll rip it down later if I really need to. But I don't think I'm going to need to. Well, if I need to, the solution is built in right here, so I don't even know why I'm whining. Everything will be okay. The only thing that's not going to be okay is I should have built this farther out. Not right there. Do that instead. Alright. So we will take the easy route. This will take the route directly after that. And this one will come around and curl around. Alright, charge up, my boys. Now it should be going one out to keep with the pattern, right? Yeah, like that. This is going to be so incredibly polluting. We need more arms, it looks like. Is that enough? Do I have enough? Alright, I do. So, now we have to fix this problem and hook this up. So this is just obviously dumb. There you go. Okay. I thought this could completely clean the belt. Well, it's having trouble venting anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So this mess right here doesn't really happen. And we're going to need a lot of fast inserters. So that's also going to be a bottleneck. So I think the best way to do this is like so, yeah? And then you take this side because you are here. And you need fast inserters, obviously, because you're trying to empty an entire belt. Okay, good. So now this will come this way. We'll follow the steam line for efficiency. We will try not to be embarrassing. And then it will come over like so, right? And we miss our line. Don't pick. Oh, I picked up the dinosaur. I should have boxed him. Alright, you're trying to pick up Ash, so do that. So come down like this. And then do this. And we need more fast inserters. The most material intensive belt in the entire factory is Ash. Alright, so that'll fill that. And you will come down right beside it. You won't jump quite so much, but we will anyway, so it looks nice and tidy. Yeah, you should come right here. And tidiness ceased. Alright, that looks ugly. I don't even want to, let's not do that. Alright, so Ash level 2 right there, and then of course Ash level 3. And after this we go to Coke, and we go to sodium bicarbonate, sodium carbonate. One of the off-the-shelf box sodiums, you know? Alright, ready. So now we just have to efficiently get these out of the way. Make extraction units. Where are you? Extractors. So it's just piles of 8, right? 2, 3, 4. 2 can saturate a belt, right? And this is all just about leaving it for longer so I don't have to come back. Yeah, do that, I guess. And then 1 there. And we'll put 1 there, I suppose. Leave myself some space in the middle, both to power this and to do more later. It looks like I'm in line, but I'm not. No, that's going to go up. This one has to be the up one. Really? Something there? What was that? Don't know. Don't care. There you go. And over here, how very weird these old poles are. This is just for having connection from top of factory to bottom of factory. We pretend. This is what we do. We play pretend. All right. So we are going to be burning an absolutely enormous amount of coal. It looks like a lot, but it isn't. So now, water in. I did not appropriately hook up water. This is water rail, which is not what we wanted at all. Don't think you're necessary anymore, given the draw that's going to be happening right here. We can do this. And that takes care of all of them. All I have to do is hook up here. Like, everyone should have water, right? Yeah. Okay. So, now, it's just time to hook this up. Can't hit them all. Which is just tragic. I don't think I'm going to get a grand switch moment, because they're all too close. Which is sad. I like just turning the entire machine on at once. Alright. We are mining. We are creating an enormous amount of pollution now. But wait, hold my beer. We get over here and we make even more pollution. Potatoes. Potatoes are bad at absorbing pollution too. I mean, okay, it's alright, but it only works when the plantation's going, and right now the plantation isn't going. So, cough time. Okay. Oh, this isn't even, you don't have power. How incredibly embarrassing. Alright, we are now not quite saturating an entire belt here. Here, we should probably be able to see this, like, on the graphs, perhaps even from space. So, just a huge amount of ash flooding in, but we have it's getting used so fast. So let's take a look. That was long enough. Show me ash. Ash production over past 10 hours. This is me knocking out that ash production. So I could move the I can get rid of those, go to the central rich clay makers instead of the ones I'm doing. So now ash production is way up. We're at like 13K, okay, 33.6K. God, I can talk. Yeah, and that's real steady. And our peak was only consuming 2.4-ish. And that was probably overproducing, so why have you stopped? No water? Did I remove your ability to get water at some point? I absolutely believe I could have done that. There we go. Yes, exactly right. Now the problem is going to be venting the steam, eh? Because steam is a byproduct of this, and it's highly concentrated here. Yeah, you're going to have trouble venting. So I guess what I need to do is actually take advantage of this line right here, which will put a local draw in. So rotate you around. We are just wasting energy here, which is a sin, but one of many sins that are happening here. Yeah, like this. Still not great, but it's alright. A local draw will help us. There we go. And this should be drawing more steam out of the system than it's actually producing. Yeah, by a lot. Okay, not by a lot. Maybe by a lot. It's definitely bouncing. Yeah, it should be by a lot. So, wasting energy here. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna have to do something about this. We're gonna have perpetual attacks along our northern border, which is not terrible because we are reinforced here quite well. Like I don't expect breaches of any kind. They can run themselves into the flames as many times as they like. But we are definitely taking a step back towards old Factorio here. This is not new Factorio. Oh, we've satisfied that dinosaur. Now this guy's picking up. Here, have some more. Ash production. No, excuse me. This button. We're still looking at ash, please. And we're at 4K. When everything got turned on. Alright, I need to leave this alone. We are making 4 belts worth of ash. Surely this is enough for this factory. Next thing we're going to do, coke. We're going to implement red hot coke into coke, probably like right in here. I don't want to expand too much into this space. Yeah, actually this should go exactly right here. So, red hot coke. I need a primary coke producer. We're going to need a we need steam. We can get steam. Steam is not our problem. I need an oil burner to take good care of this. 20 coal comes in, 200 steam comes in, red hot coke comes out. That's in a basic oxygen furnace, which is again going to take fuel. So this takes 3 seconds, which isn't much. So let's do the math. And then quenching takes 5 seconds. So it's not quite 2 to 1. It's not quite 1 to 1. It's just awkward. Yeah, I guess we do 1 to 1, and we just suck it up, right? Yeah, it's super awkward. Let's do the math. This produces red hot coke at 3/5. 3/5, so that's 0.6 a second. And then this guy over here consumes red hot coke at 6 every 5 seconds, so it's 1.2. So it is exactly 2 to 1. How did I not do the math in my head right? How did this happen? It's exactly 2 to 1. 6/5 to 3/5. I must have done something incorrect here. No, it's because it's not 3/5. It's 5/3. This produces 1.6 a second, and this produces and consumes at 6/5, which is 1.2. So it's just awkward. Okay, we're going to do 1-to-1, 1-to-1 correspondence. And that means this will be producing 6 coke a second, so we will need 3 of these to saturate a belt. Great, understood. So we need oxygen furnaces in quantity 3. Oxygen furnace. Oh, we can actually make them. And now we need quenching towers in quantity 3. Now we have to go get engines, unfortunately, and steel plates. So let us go do that. I feel like all of that isn't going to last. I feel like I'm only giving myself problems. Well, okay, no. That's an entire exaggeration. I am solving a problem in the short term and feel like I may be neglecting a problem in the longer term, which is to say I am alive and I am playing Factorio, so no need to despair over that. Yeah, unsure if it is the best situation. Like, the ideal situation is to grow cacalx, turn them into fiber, turn the fiber into ash. But that is very much more, so much more inefficient. Like, how am I going to fill 4 lines of ash using that? Well, the answer is a whole ton of cacalc fields, which, you know, in the factory yet to come, that is something that is going to be possible. But at the same time, I guess I don't want to. That's where it begins and it ends. It doesn't sound like something I would line up to do. Yeah, stack of engines. Alright, so now I need quenching tower, right? Quench. 1, 2, 3, and we need an oil burner. Oil burner, please. In order to consume the coke oven gas. And then obviously we need caravans. Probably go stop in and fill up on caravans while we're shopping. It's not too far out of our way and we're building anyway. So I will go and do that. This is a whole lot of lead, right? So we're not quite at belt saturation. We're almost at belt saturation right here. I need to rebuild this. Acetyleen's full up, which, keep in mind, I'm doing this coke surge in order to get more acetylene and more lime. And I look and I see we're full up on acetylene, which really calls into question this build out, but I know that still at 2. Ugly. I know that I'm going to need still more coke in order to do the proper graphite factory and then do all of the next level electronics. All of it just demands so much coke, so this build would have had to have been done sooner or later. And it's we like playing Factorio, what can I say? So let's not complain about having to play Factorio. But yeah, more lead ore seems like a really good idea. Just a full belt of lead ore going in, and it's like even we're backed up. Should I balance this? balance this and I won't have a problem. There, that gives us our full belt. And it's still backed up. So how does that actually, well, because there's no room to move down the belt, that's why. So this means we're getting silver at our maximum rate. Let's take a look. Silver is very important for all this, and I don't think we're making nearly enough. Yeah. Alright, so let's just... Oh, maybe I should pay some attention right here. I have some of these on me, right? Yeah. So let's just really quick, really quick, expand this. Because we can just do this right now. So we even use these little garbage poles so it feels at home. Right there. And this should be consuming the entire belt, maybe? And if it's not, I should probably do something. It looks like it's not. Just takes 3 seconds for 5, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So say 5, well 3. So it's taking 10 lead ore a second. So it's not consuming the entire belt. I may have to pull this up and start heading south, but yeah, we'll see. This is like a third order problem right now. I shouldn't be spending any time looking at it. Alright. And here's another problem, right? Because we're not producing a full belt of coal, of normal coal, because I want to be drawing off of this right now. Like right here, we draw on this walkway and it comes over here, and I want a full belt of coal coming in. So all of this is going to have to be increased, I guess. They're all going right. I like the secondary crushers. I like the sound they make. I like the walls of pistons. These are good buildings. And so you are crushing down onto more just coal, just normal coal. Alright, whatever. Don't pay any attention to that. So the line is going to be right here, I suppose, just by necessity. Oh, I don't want to stick with this. Maybe we can draw it right here. Well, there's here. We will apologize. Let's pretend. Can we please just pretend that this is okay? That this was the intention all along. So this is what we're doing. It's going to come over here, and this is going to be the Coke factory. So another Coke factory. Yeah, just a nice even split, I think. And if necessary, I will produce more. Alright, so first off, oil burner. You have to anchor all of this. You are getting rid of the coke oven gas. You are very important. Next up, there's going to be ash coming off of this. If I'll just plug in right there, obviously belting it around. Alright, so, oh nice. This is going to be a trip, isn't it? I actually kind of looked at it, and it's not as bad as it seems. It's just a long production chain with a lot of weird stuff coming in. But anyway, that's good. Now it's time for doping, right? Art. Yeah, and this will give us what we need to actually make. This is going to consume a ton of zinc. A lot of stuff we're going to need. There, the silicon wafer. This is what I was waiting for in order to do the silicon processing. So, alright, so oxygen furnace right here. Our buddy. Oxygen furnace, you guys are just too far away. You are going to be making red hot coke. And you are going to fuel yourself on coal, and you're going to use coal, so that's nice. What is not nice, however, is you're going to be producing ash. So, whitelist, ash. Oh, and of course, this all has to be coming to a caravanserai, which I'd love to snuggle right there, and I think I'm gonna. And we'll bring the coke out and down, or over and like this. Here, quenching tower, where are you? Oh, oh no, they don't. I was really hoping that it was gonna tile right, but no, we don't live in that kind of world, do we? Alright, so you need a lot of attention. You need how much pressurized air? 500. Uh-oh. Pressure pump? Pressure pump? Oh, I already had one. Pressurized air. So you need 5 seconds for 150. This produces not enough, so you need 2. Oh, that sucks. Well, at least it will tile nice. Alright, Sue. Should probably go like that. Does this work? No. Do they actually... Was I misreading it? Oh, it looks like it. Alright, that's fine. I accept that. So, pressurized air. Should probably go like this if I want to do it. Yeah, and then it lines up steam and steam, and then, yeah, okay. This is good. Bam, bam. Just have to get water in, then we'll have a steam rail going right here. That won't be even a little bit of a problem. Then coke oven gas. You come down to here. What's blowing up? Yeah, look at this. We have major pollution issues right now. And they are going to be eating that wall. I hope I do not come to regret my callousness. Alright, so that works out. And we'll have an ash line with this. No, ash line should go farther down. This coke line should be... Oh, we didn't even leave room to vent coke. So you have to come over. And you are the coke. I'm pretty sure we're going to need faster hands, but this is just how we're going to start. So this is 6, so that's 3 a second, 5 seconds. Okay, that's not going to work at all. That is just hilariously bad. And I need Duralumin to do that. Oh, alright, field trip. I think the biggest problem is that I wonder if I'm going to be able to stack that 3 deep. I'll figure it out. That's how I just usually do everything, right? I just walk up and I just do something and figure it out. Once we get this up and we see that it was never needed and I should have done anything else, now right here, aluminum. Then I will turn to sodium carbonate and maybe get ourselves to Rayon today. That seems a bit like a stretch goal, right? Well, I don't know. Well, yeah, we're already like halfway done with the session. But who knows, maybe I'll do a long one. It depends on how I feel and see if I can lunge for it. How much I want an actual goal today instead of just a just still rocking along. Yeah, this guy needs a lot of ash. I was hoping it would start to back up, but apparently not. And I don't know how to do that any faster. Well, okay, loaders. Or dedicated caravans. Alright, so what I was doing right here was, so this is 6 and 1 a second times 5 seconds is exactly enough coke, but now we have coal dust to deal with. So whitelist, coke. And I guess coal dust just goes up here, right? So how am I going to stack you? So it has to be like this. I can stack like this, and that will be okay. Or I can come across here. No, I think I want to go vertical. All right, so we may have to move it. We're almost certainly going to have to move it. Yeah. All right, that's fine. Pull you back. So we need a rail going up here. We need many rails going up here, actually. So we will pull it over to like right there and give ourselves some room. And then we want this snuggling up right against the side, because this is going to be our coke out right here. Well, we can't, right? Because we're going to have, in theory, 15 arms going. I guess coke out goes up there. I don't want to get in the way of that. He said. Oh, we can do this. Okay. That I can do. Alright, so this will definitely take care of the inputs and outputs. Alright, so coke will come out that way, which is kind of a shame, right? So this will come all the way up and then go all the way down. And this will go all the way down, so this can come a little closer, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. And then coal will have to go on a rail this way. Right there. And then it will come up, and then it'll split off, and then it'll come up, and we'll split off, right? Maybe. Almost out of inserters again, which is funny. Funny. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually run all of these. You know, that's slightly important to the process. Because I don't know if I'm going to have enough just raw coal in. Alright, I don't have to copy you, so that helps. So this just goes like this. Then we need to have a space for coal dust out. Don't forget, also making coal dust. How much? 4. Alright, so that's fine. Whitelist. Coal dust. Bam, bam. And then we'll deal with you somewhere. Where? I don't know. And so now we have our divider in, and that's our coal. Okay. Alright, so we need more pressure pumps. We're going to need 2 more pressure pumps, and that says go get steel. Time to go get steel. Which is right down here. Easy peasy. right there. Bam, bam. Pressure pump, pressure pump. I will copy this 3 times. I didn't really think through the number 3 times. I should probably look at that, right? So right here, you consume the coal, and you need, in 3 seconds, you need 8 coal. Sorta. No, 7 coal. So actually 2 of these will consume an entire belt of raw coal. Which again leads into the, yeah, well, do it this way now? Yeah, no, I guess we'll stack it vertically. So I built too much, which is kind of typical of me. This doesn't exist, so we don't need 3. So let's see what we can do. Oh, and it will be nice doing it with 2. Right there. Right there. Right there. Looks like you haven't had ash spread, which is tragic. Alright, I just linked in all of the coal dust into the coke out. So, fabulous work. Fabulous, fabulous work. What I really need to do is this. Alright, alright, okay. And then this comes like this. I'm not sure about this design. Let me put it that way. You don't need to go way over here. Just stop here now. In fact, we'll trim that back even more once I know what's going on. Alright, so there we go. And now coal dust gets put on this line right here. So all I gotta do is get over there. Okay, alright, so that works. And now we have to link up all of our stuff. That hidden wall is definitely gonna mess with me. So we need to link into steam, and we need to link into water. And I haven't made a common water line. I guess the most natural way is right here, right? And find another place to put power pole. Like right there. That's pretty natural. Nice. Alright, so we will draw water from the north. Now we're going to impinge on the... No, we're not. We're going to bypass this. We're going to take water from this source. Yeah, potato water. I wish the potatoes were actually growing. They are not. My potatoes do not grow. So... I guess it's time to bring in the coal, right? And you need how many coal in 3 seconds? In 3 seconds. That is 7. Or like 4 fast inserters. And we apparently do not have enough fast inserters. So, oh, and this has no way of getting its gas out. This is actually going to be a bit of a problem. See, that just takes up all that area. So 3 times 6, That's not enough. It ain't enough. So that can't go there. So we have to come down the middle, I guess, which is fine. Yeah, what is not fine is getting this coke oven gas out of here. I guess the best way to do it is right here, right? As you can see, I'm designing this. There's a plan involved here. But the problem is I have to get water. I can get water on the other side then. Alright, fine. Yeah, this is starting to look worse and worse. Alright, so that gets all that out, and that's still hooked up. You need to be hooked up. But I can't use an underground belt anymore. Underground. Okay, this is getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Yeah, that's terrible. So I guess we look to the south. Yeah, this was the plan all along. This was a good idea. Alright, okay. So water in, gas out, steam not hooked up yet. Steam hooked together, not even hooked together. Is it going to be able to do that? Not really. Yeah, let's do it like this. Alright, I'm a professional engineer. That's not what we want to do. This doesn't need to exist at all anymore. So that's good. And then steam like this. Right there. Again, adding to that wall, which will 100% trip me up. Now we have to find our steam line. I guess might be best in the south. But this is big league ugly right now. Should we use steam down here at all? I know it's around here somewhere. But apparently not. So our greatest steam line really is over here. Ah dear. How's ash doing? Ash is still flowing 100%. What is your purpose? Oh, you're a fertilizer-asaur. I understand. Why are you coming from? Oh, because you're picking up seaweed first. So at least none of the dinosaurs... Oh wait, there's another dinosaur here. There's still 3 dinosaurs picking up. Yeah, this is still not great. Situation, not great. Why are we backing up here? I guess it paused for a little bit. It actually filled? It's the only way that would work. Unless it's... No, it is the only way that would work. Alright, okay. Stay focused. Stay a little bit focused, right? So there's actually no good lines here. Except going across, which is very close to the line you're already on. Except it's all messed up. I bet you the steam doesn't actually go anywhere, does it? I know it does. It's hooked into all this. Yeah, it is hooked into everything else. Alright, good. I was worried that we had like an isolated production node right here. Which would be, you know, in theme. but not exactly great. Okay. Let's foul up these areas. See if we can insinuate ourselves in these little gaps. We can do. Now we have to hook in, which is... it's just gonna be done like this, you know? I am done pretending like I had a plan here. I'm telling you, it will get better later. It will. It will get better later. Alright, so you got what you need, you got what you need. That's got what it needs. Let's add coal now. Turn that on. Put this together. Where to draw power from now? Oh, we have to have go get more. What is that? Iron niobium alloy? Ugh, I really have to automate making these. I'm trying to hold out for the factory yet to come. And I seem to be spending more and more time running around trying to make the these materials I need. So it's once again I'm in an efficiency trap of my own design, I suppose. So 4 each should be enough. It moves 8 per, and then 3 seconds, 24. Yeah, load enough. Boom, titanium rock. Oh, all dinosaurs are gone. So we are, in fact, slowly meeting the demand. It's just that was very oversaturated, or the demand was too high. 2, 3, 4. Oh, and of course, how can one forget? I'm out of mechanical inserters. Sure, whatever. This is a mess. I do not feel proud of this. Yeah, some designs you make and you know they are good. Some designs you make and you know they are bad. And this is one of those. And what's worse is because we saw that there was a lot of acetylene, we don't even have to do this to begin with. But we will eventually. So there's no, we looked at all the coke making recipes. There isn't any magical better coke recipe coming. What we have is literally it. This is all. Alright, turn on. Turn on. Turn on. Oh. This is a little embarrassing, yes? Alright, so you are running. You're gonna get overstuffed. Here, I'm gonna just start running. I'll be right back. Now the problem is they're both going on the same side of the belt. So we have to manage that right here. And just let that go. And we have to get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. It's lead ore. I have lead ore in my inventory. Who authorized this? Alright, so right there. That is pretty. That is I guess we didn't need the other half of this, right? I mean, we never would have, because there was never any chance that the belt would bring any more. So, I am absolutely galaxy brained. Are we overpressuring on this? Are we producing too much? This produces 30 coke oven gas a second, and it consumes at that rate, which is less. So we need another oil burner, which we can't do because we need iron plates. All right, let's go do that. Let's let it run. I really need to do a proper walkway in here, but I never anticipated this part of the factory being important in any way. So it's all a mess and getting messier by the hour. Which is to say we're playing Factorio. Yeah, they're just going to keep throwing themselves against this because we stink real bad now. I should care about curtailing my pollution, but I really don't. That's a personal problem, I understand, but why do we need a lab to make an oil burner? What? That's so very strange. But here we have a complete belt of coke. Huzzah! We have done something good. Or at least we've done something. Let's not even put a value judgment on the end of it. We have done something. Right here, yeah, we're gonna fill up. This entire time there's been no dinosaurs waiting. And if a normal dinosaur comes, he's gonna immediately get what he needs. So, and then this will stop and the pollution will start dissipating. Maybe the potatoes will kick up. I don't know. We're not producing enough coal here, but I don't think that's a huge problem at the moment. I mean, why would it be, right? Why would it be? Why would it be a problem? So what we want is you to face this way. Then, right there. And then straight across, right? Oh no, I picked the one area where I should not have done this. Alright. I'm sure I'm not going to regret any of these decisions at all. Absolutely not. That's not what we do here. We don't do regrets, sir. Alright, so now we're burning at 40 a second, so even if this is going full speed, and it's probably not because we don't have a full belt of coal coming in. Yeah, it's not going full speed because of lack of coal. So I guess this is probably an issue, right? I suppose I didn't put in a... It's going halvesies right now. So what is our problem at the moment? I don't think we need to balance this, really. I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe I should be balancing on both sides. Do the classic. Oh, we're completely backed up on coal dust. Here. Revolutionary new design. You guys are gonna love this. How do we extend the life of our coal miners? There we go. Look at that. Yeah, we're venting coal dust properly. We will chase that down in a second here. Yeah, and coal dust turns into ash, same as everything else. And the only problem is it's so fast that it's probably going to slow off the cadence, but like it's just going to be a little worse. And if ash ever really backs up, then we're going to stop consuming this. So maybe we need... maybe we need to do this then. And then output priority to the left. And then like so. Maybe this is the way. I mean, it's just gonna turn it to ash. That's what we want. And we'll get rid of the coal dust. Any second now, you're gonna have to take coal dust. And it's gonna get burned literally as fast as you can grab it. Just foof, 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 foof. Now we're actually as fast as we can unload, but the belt's separated, so it don't matter. So I kind of worry about this. Kind of worry. Kind of worry that... Oh, that's old. That's what that's supposed to be going towards. I think we need input priority from the coal dust right now, because that's the waste product. Why are you stuck? Oh, you're probably completely full up. Yeah. Alright, we gotta move on to the next stage of our journey. Right there. Let's get rid of this lead ore. Yeah. Yeah, we did this for a purpose, and that's to lay the foundation of sodium carbonate. Which may be what we get to and stop today. We'll see. Maybe I'll feel like playing. Lead ore, be gone. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to take a look at the downwind effects of everything I've just done right here. So we're going to go take a look at the rich clay producer, then we're going to go take a look at the brick maker, and make sure everything is just working, right? God, I love seeing the dinos. Hard working dinos. I should probably increase the number of lead miners down there. But it's backed up, so maybe that doesn't matter. Probably doesn't matter. Next thing to do would be reworking, just increasing lead production in general. It may not have left enough space for it. That first rank probably should have been a double. So we've got Ashosaur here, who's going to have to go pick up. We have Ashosaur here, who's here for a long time. This is just drinking down that clay. Clayosaur is about halfway full. So let's go take a look at the destination. What we want to see is there still be about half to a third of the rich clay caravanserai over by the brick maker. We're seeing bricks come in. That's good. So we do that here. And now we don't have enough, so this will run out. So we're consuming it faster than we're producing it still. So we're doing, just call it 20 rich, like 17, 18 rich clay a second here. And then up there, I don't know, I didn't check this, rich clay. We're consuming at 18 a second. This is every 16 seconds, every 6 seconds it produces 10, so this is a lot less. I mean a lot less. So this is, there's going to be 40 of it. So 40 divided by 6 is like 7. This is like 7 rich clay a second, and this consumes far more than that. So production is always going to be spiky with this, simply because of the rates and how long it takes the dinosaur to pick up everything. So we probably can't see that in the graphs quite yet because of the lag time, but we will. Alright, we're just going to move on. Pretend everything's okay. That's what we do best, right? Move on to the next screen. What I need to do now is pull over that coke I just spent a lot of time building up. Then we have to make a sodium carbonate maker. Let's just take a look. Hack. Yeah. So if we look before, we were moving at 25, and now there's spikes of 40, and then nothing in between. Maybe it'll get a little better on these cycles, but like this might be rough to hear. But if I really want to expand science production, I have to clone this and get still more ash. Wow. Alright. Why are bricks the hardest thing? Bricks have been the bottleneck. Bottleneck, comma, the. From, like, episode 2. How is it still like that? I don't like it when I see you get hung up on things. How's this going? I really wish I shouldn't have done that. Alright, so this is also a terrible way to make rich clay. So we're just, oh, good. We should probably go check on that other thing soon. Alright, so you guys have served long and well. However, your hour has passed. It is time to go into that good night. Alright, so it looks like we have clipped a critical power line. How exciting! There we go. That's a little better at least. Alright, so coke is completely and utterly backed up. What we want to do... do we believe? Do we believe? I don't know that we believe. Right here is the point we want to hit. So we are going to choose not to believe. One is able to choose one's own beliefs, and one, if one wishes, can believe silly things or practical things. And I prefer to believe completely and utterly paranoid things. So over here, right there. Oh, what? Why? Why didn't you pick up automatically? Why? So this will come in. What's being broken? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that coming. I'm going to have to constantly keep an eye on that. And I immediately regret my choices. Like right there. And that will always ensure that there's a full belt here and a full belt there, and then we will never have lime/acetylene problems. I mean, okay, never is a long time, but we should not. So I don't want to look at this anymore. Let's see the happy factory. I only want to see the happy factory. Then we come over here to our new coke depot. Fill cargo, right here, empty cargo. This is all I want of you across your entire existence. Right. Let's take a pause and roll it back again, even though, well, we have to go shopping. Then we have to build a sodium carbonate maker, and it's going to be right there because it takes a lot of coke, and we just gated in a lot of coke right there. So maybe I shouldn't be drawing off the same line. I will not draw off the same line. So that means I can build it basically anywhere. I have so many thoughts in my head. I will look at the recipe and then I'll decide. So, we came over here and our big problem was that Timmy wasn't running 24/7. Timmy is still not running, even though we're full of lime, full of lead acetate. Are we out of Dow froth? That looks right. We are now out of Dow froth, a registered trademark of the Dow Chemical Corporation. Alright. I suppose I accept this. And then over here we're actually running, but it's a trickle, because we are not murdering arthropods at a sufficient rate. I wish there was a way to make artificial arthropod blood. But if there is, I do not know it. How much does it take here? 150. Wow. And there's no way to make artificial arthropod blood. Like, the only one I can do is just Zapiers. And that's... wow, this is slow. Okay, so this is going to be a big problem. Big problem. Anyway, I was going to go look at another thing. Dow froth. Registered trademark of the Dow Chemical Corporation. Fully enforced in 153 countries. I wish I knew Dow Chemical's slogan now. I mean, Pi is endorsing them, so I guess so should I. We have a biomass deficit, which is weird. Oh, we finally got another flower after 1,600 tries. Ugh. We are way behind. Anyway, now we have to go check on Dow froth and make sure it's not something stupid. Then we have to go shopping. Make sodium carbonate. We make Dow froth over here, right? Yeah, it's right here. Alright, so use not making Dow froth. You have no ethylene glycol. You're not making any ethylene glycol. You have no chloroethanol. No chloroethanol because no ethylene chlorohydrin. No ethylene chloride. Silver. No silver. And I need still more coming up. Nope. Yep. And where's the next silver tech? Yeah, it's not until the other side of chemical science, so I must suffer through this. Silver. Yeah, have to. Well. And what's the best way to make lead dust? There's only one way. And any way of making, yeah, it's just one way. So it is just a numbers game when it comes to lead. And lead is moving basically as fast as it can be used. Silver. Yeah, look at that. Well, because it's not being consumed because there's nothing there. There's shadow consumption. Consumption gets up to 20 a minute, 24 a minute, and we are never, ever producing even close to that much. Alright, let's go back one more time. This is going to be an enormous bottleneck. Yeah, that's the Dow froth. So we have to make ethylene chlorohydrin. Is there any other way? No, there is but one way, and it's super, super silver greedy. This is going to be a major problem. I guess I'm going to have to put together an entirely new lead production and refining facility, because I have not left myself enough space right there to do that. So maybe I make a dedicated silver maker and return that to just lead plate making. We have excess acetylene, that's good. We have lead ore over there. I can just have a separate lead maker, a silver maker. Just use some of the space and just have a giant silver processing area. Ugh, I get pissed too. Yeah, gonna have to do it. I mean, it's just gonna have to be an absolutely enormous lead production line. Really, actually ripped out a piece of wall. I'm gonna have to care about this. I'm gonna have to care about that. I suppose I can just put in some firewall right there, or pollution wall. Yeah, I do not know what is best, and I am just wandering in circles right now. So there's the lead ore. I was going to go take a look at you. So we probably need 2 full belts of lead ore getting crushed down just into silver. This is mostly moving. Alright. Problem for another day. We're going to go shopping and we're going to make sodium carbonate right now. That's the plan anyway. So let's head over to our depot and let's look at what has to be employed for that, and then let us employ that. So we want ultimately Rayon. Rayon is our current goal. To get Rayon, you need sodium carbonate in quantity 5, no less. And this produces only 1 every 4 seconds. I suppose, okay, it's 1 for 1 Rayon. Alright, okay, acceptable. So everything in this recipe is divisible by 5. Why are we building it in batches of 5 when it's all divisible by 5? Admittedly, 15 sulfuric acid's a little weird, but still, questions. Salt, carbon dioxide, ammonia, and nitrogen makes this, and it doesn't require any coke. But it's a co-product, and what do I do with this? I don't know. I don't have any use for this right now, so this might be done eventually, but we need primary production. So we need sodium sulfate, sodium bisulfate, salt, and sulfuric acid for 1. That's really expensive. And that's either, 100 sulfuric acid for a bisulfate, or 50 for sulfate, but bisulfate probably has different uses. No, well, a little bit later on. Right now it's not necessary. So it's just sodium hydroxide and sulfuric acid. So, and it produces water. No, it quenches the ash. Okay. And so sodium hydroxide, this takes 4 seconds. We need a little over 2.5 a second right here. So sodium hydroxide. Interesting. This is kind of better, right? It's very efficient. This just comes out of saline water. This produces 1 a second. So we need 3 of these. Or do this. still isn't enough, and it produces limestone as a byproduct. Anyway, we're probably just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Right here. And we'll need 3 of these. So this will produce 6. So yeah, 3 hydroxide a second. And then the hydroxide will then go into sodium sulfate. This will produce 1 every 4 seconds. Is this acceptable? And it's 1 to 1. So I guess if I really want to do this, I need like 4 of them, I guess. I need more limestone producers. Well, it's like, ooh, you cheeky boy. Because this produces limestone and then this consumes limestone. Is it, oh, we have to do a mass balance here. Sodium hydroxide, right here. This produces 5 limestone for every 10 hydroxide. All right, so that 10 hydroxide then goes into sulfate. It produces 1 sulfate, and that 1 sulfate goes into carbonate. It consumes 5, so we're still producing in excess of 2 limestone. But it solves that problem right out of the way. We have an on-site limestone generator. So we're going to throw off limestone as a waste product. We're going to consume coke, but we're going to produce sodium carbonate. So this is 1 every 4 seconds. And this is 1 every 4 seconds too. So, all right. This is 1 every 4 seconds, and then this is, of course, 1 every 6 seconds. Thanks, Satan. So we need to bring lime in. Wow, that consumes a lot of lime. That's another way of making coke by the back door, eh? So maybe we don't want to do that, just because the lime takes 5 lime, 10 salt and 5 lime, but it also makes the limestone. We're gonna do it. Maybe. I mean, we're completely backed up on the other side of the factory anyway, so it doesn't matter. Maybe. We had so much pressure on lime earlier. I guess we do it the normal way. Yeah, so 3 electrolyzers. Yeah, 3 electrolyzers will produce enough at a correct rate. So 3 electrolyzers, and then 1 of the other things and 1 of the other things. Okay, that's good. See if I can write that down, maybe, or not. I'm gonna have to pause here, fortunately. So I'm gonna forget all of this. Forgive me. All right, back again. Short time for you, but quite a bit of time for me. And in that time, I sensed I might be being dumb. You know, as happens whenever I close my eyes for even a brief period and reflect on any part of my life. But, as I recall, there was a really good sodium hydroxide recipe, which required slaked lime. But I didn't want to make slaked lime for that, because it's kind of expensive in coal and in lime terms. But I'm just making it right here, right? Like, right there, that was... Each one of these is 10 sodium hydroxides. And I could use a lot of sodium hydroxides. So what I should do, right, is take an overflow valve and keep this. Don't get me wrong, this stays. Yeah, they're gonna be real pissed at me for a long time. I should do something about that. Or not. Alright, so what I need to do is make a sodium hydroxide factory. I think this gets pulled up. Oh, stop. In fact, I think all of this gets rolled up, right? And like, it's a real good idea to make a sodium hydroxide factory. I have slaked lime. It comes all through here. I want to make, here, sodium hydroxide. So I want 2 chemical plants, a salt. Oh, we don't even need a salt importer. I have a salt line right here. So maybe like do this right in here somehow, just clear space. And then I want like a full 10 electrolyzers, which is going to be much harder to site, isn't it? And I can start rolling up some of this stuff. Obviously this stays here. Obviously that stays here. So where would I put it? Like right in here? I could probably use that. And then make, well, maybe here. Let's go get our stuff. We're going to want 2 chemical plants and a sodium hydroxide maker. And 10 electrolyzers. And we're going to want to hook in saline water, salt, chlorine, and hydrogen, right? And we just want to make a giant caravan that is simply stuffed full of sodium hydroxide. And we'll use that for making sodium sulfate and sodium carbonate, right? Good. All right, so we have stuff in my inventory I don't want. What we want right now is chemical plants, which we can't make any of. We need copper. So let's grab some hoops and grab some plates. We need symmetry. Bam, bam. Alright, so chemical plant. Give me 2. And now we need electrolyzer. Electrolyzer right here. So what do we need? Oh, we need lots. The whole bunch of steam engines apiece. Should go get pipe. Yeah. And a whole lot of aluminum, so I have to go over there anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna need stone as well. Okay. So we need 150 stone. We need 300 aluminum. We need a whole bunch of just straight pipe. Just normal pipe. Iron pipe. And then after that, we'll figure out the rest, right? You guys can nibble at the wall all you want. Once every 20 hours or so, I'll go through and I'll put everything back. Oh, we do have quite a lot of just straight pipe. How much does a steam engine take? 5 each? Oh, looks like I have enough anyway. Alright, that's fine. We'll stock up more. We'll use it. And then we're in the middle of a science phase here, which is good to see. Oh, I need to get rid of some of this stuff, right? Not this. The trees get tossed in the waste tree bin. I think, like, you can take this ash. Oh, and the, my rock bin no longer actually contains rocks I need. I've rolled up that entire line. I'm gonna have to remember that somehow. But right here, take that, and now, wasn't there other stuff I wanted to stuff in here? Oh, power lines. Old style power lines, which suck. Now we come down here, grab some of these, and we're fine on hands, we're fine on belt. We need 3 chunks of you. Now we need electrolyzer. I have learned where nothing is. Alright, right here. Need a whole bunch of small parts, need a whole bunch of circuit boards. We should be okay, right? Oh, we probably need big chunks of steel. No, we have big chunks of steel. I guess we're limited on, actual Copper and iron? That is strange. I find this strange. I suppose it is an electrolyzer. Alright, so that gives us 4. And over here. Now we need 1 more, and it's just get more. A lot of just raw materials here. 1 more. Okay, good. I think... Oh, I should go get more pipe. We're already making 400 coils each. Oh, man. This is gonna suck, right? Yeah. Oh, and we're all out of small parts, too. Alright, so this is gonna take 5 times as long as it should. Oh, let's get rid of this stuff. That's alright. We're gonna have to take a minute and figure out where we're gonna site this. Where did I put that? Good. Because like I said, I want to have 2 chemical plants and 10 electrolyzers working on this problem. And that is a non-trivial amount of space. Look at this, how sloppy all this is. Back in the pre-caravan era. So, is this just done? What do you do? What is your purpose? Can I put it right here? Bet you I could. We're pretty close to this. Yeah, we're gonna go right here. Careful. Careful. Oh, oh, oh. Not careful enough. Alright, and you get blown up. You get blown up. And all of you just get gathered in. So right here, huh? Alright, so let's start generally citing things. Not specifically citing things, just generally. Yeah, this is fine. Bam, bam. Well, so 2 chemical plants. This is doing the main slaked lime recipe, the good slaked lime recipe. And we have to move this. Okay. Chemical plants. Let's just look at this, right? Yeah, sodium hydroxide, and you make limestone. Now I can do something about that. So we drag this up into the slaked lime, and then it's going to make sodium hydroxide and limestone. And the limestone is used for making the lime that goes into this, but it doesn't balance even a little bit. Because lime, as you probably remember, but I have completely forgotten, is it's 1 limestone apiece, but a lot of coke. I am a little worried about what I'm doing up on the border. My behavior is non-gentlemanly. So what I want to do is I back you off a little bit. Then, didn't I have a salt line around here I was just going to tap into? I could caravan it in. But didn't I have it like literally right here? No, it's close. It's close. Yeah, it is right here. So, maybe. Now, the problem with doing this is I have to resist the temptation to regard acetylene as something that can be a waste chemical. And this is also pretty bad because if I ever have saline deficiency, none of these, salt will not make it here. So maybe I'm being dumb. Maybe I'm being a lot of dumb right here, you know? Maybe I should back off, consider what I'm doing just a little bit. Try not to give myself a problem in the future. Is this preferential at all? No, it is not preferential. So we will take off of here then. This means that this will get, well, no. If I divide from right here, then it only has one gauntlet to pass, and that won't completely denude it. So we do this instead. So yes, we thought a little bit, and maybe we have aligned things to not cause ourselves problems. Who knows? Who can say these strange things? Who can say in what strange days what might prevail and what might fade? Alright, so we're not going to bring that in yet until we have this line figured out. We can straighten this and get this territory back, even though it is going to filthy up my inventory. This isn't moving at all. Nah, don't do that. Oh, it's moving a little bit. Alright, fine. I will get copper in my inventory. We'll visit the moon drops at some point, right? This at least is flowing. So I can just leave this alone for just a little bit. And that will be fine. And this one too is flowing ever so slightly. So we'll just let those try to work themselves out, and we'll get this whole space back. I'm feeling good about this. This is good. Now, the other side isn't moving though. Borax in my inventory. Ugh. At least this one will be clean. Anyway, now we need 100 megawatts of electrolyzer. This goes first. 1, 2, 3. So these guys will be spitting out slaked lime right here. And it'll be like so. Like so. Okay. And the salt will come in probably like so, and then up like so. And that's how you'll get your salt. Make chromium. And then what I need, here, just take this now. Take this now. Is all of my electrolyzers. So many have not been made yet. I need to go find a new hobby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we play pretend. Alright, all these guys are making sodium hydroxide. And the way this is structured is that this stuff will be made first. Sodium hydroxide. Is this like the sodium hydroxide recipe? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, wait, we have to get rid of the limestone. So, getting the limestone out. So you have to be sodium hydroxide. There you go. You have to be limestone. And limestone, I don't know what we do with. We just kind of smuggle it north and try to get it involved with the other limestone line, I guess. It gets used with preference, I suppose. We just go straight up through here. There, limestone. Alright. Bam. Bam. So, yeah, I guess we just be an utter barbarian and go straight up through here and then hook up at the end of there, and it'll be used with preference whenever we need any lime or lime product. This was all to use a grenade. Yeah, no more. And I'm sure I will come to regret this decision, but I'm not regretting it right now. autosaves will get more and more insistent as time goes on. Towards my end of space exploration, the autosave would just take forever. Here, let's... Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to make more limestone at some point. And that's what this area is reserved for. Enhanced limestone production. Also, I think we need to balance this. We do. Right there. Nice. Alright, so we still don't have our full complement of electrolyzers. So how do we do this, right? Like, Sanity says something like this happens. And then, can they face each other? Not really. I guess Sanity says that doesn't happen. Sanity says the complicated one faces out, and the relatively easy one faces in. Alright, Chromium, you gotta catch up. Now's your time. Actually, go and get rid of this borax. Let's go do that now. Oh, there's no walkways out here. Oh, aren't I a complete barbarian? Alright, borax. Take it, take it, take it. Any more? Yes, take it. I may have caused that problem right there. Don't tell anybody. Then we will go and we will distribute the copper ore over to the moondrops. It's gonna be just fine. And eventually one day I'll have something to do with the salt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just get caught right on the pipe. There. Alright, so the world is a little better, question mark. This is just chugging right along. We're on our way to semiconductor doping, that's good to see. Oh, look, we've got some more electrolyzers. Still going to be a long time before everything else is finished, but we're on our way. Oh, just one more? Oh, it just needs to make every single piece. Yeah, right there. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. Complicated bits facing out. So what we're going to want to do here is just something like this. Comes across. And then for our finale, ooh. This kind of caps me, doesn't it? If I need to build another one, I'll build it somewhere else. And ship it in. This is sodium hydroxide simple. Why would I put it there? It's actually destroying turrets. Yeah, not that it matters right there. Great, right? This is the start of something fantastic. Alright, now let's try to get this all hooked up. And of course, nothing is aligned because, you know, Satan rules over this earth. Should probably do something like this, right? And then right here, opposite-wise. Then find a way to get saline into the system. Right there. So that shouldn't be hard, given that we have an entire saline maker right over here. Like, yeah, just right there. So, what we need to do is come over here. Just hook you together like that. Nice and tidy. And right there. Right there. Right there. This will drink down a lot of saline. Like, it's just seriously going to drink down a lot of saline. 50 a second, 500 a second of saline water to do this. So let's hope it works. Alright, so we're going to Do the same thing with chlorine here. And the chlorine's a waste gas at this point. It's going to have to consume iron to make rust. Okay, nice. And I suppose we just hook them together, right? Just right here. Let's do one of these. Then we try to get it out. And on the other hand, we do this. It's right there, right there. And then we hook up hydrogen somehow, which I'm sure we have to have around here somewhere. This is the correct era. There. Running low on pipe. You better not be walking through all my stuff and getting stuck. Better not be getting stuck. Alright, so let's look around. This goes nowhere, right? This entire thing goes nowhere. Good to know. Good to know. So we have hydrogen right here. So we will hook up hydrogen, just like so. Straight across and tap in. Nice. Chlorine around here? Right there. Ah, nice. Yeah, real nice. So this was generally a pretty good site for this. Yeah, very near a perfect site, honestly. Alright, so chlorine in, everything in, saline in, you're ready to rock. Oh, you need slaked lime. Let's not get too excited. The main guest of honor is not here yet. So this will process the waste slaked lime. All we gotta do is tap into this, right? No, maybe don't tap into that exactly for reasons. There we go. There we go. Nice. Slaked lime, slaked lime. And this will run very fast for a while, but then it will peter out. So you're quite simple. You produce 2 every 2 seconds. That says 2 arms. Good. I really should have put the power pole down too. Why do you not have your saline water in right here? Did I just miss that? Ah, very embarrassing. Alright, so it's power time. Then maybe we will have a foundation of something good. Right. Big machines turn on. Alright, start just slaughtering that saline water. Okay, so this one will be used first. We have a whole lot of sodium hydroxide. We did this for a purpose, right? And this is probably not good enough arms. Yeah, it's definitely not. Please try to keep up. Alright, so good. Oh, and the salt's not hooked up. Well, crap. That is going to put a serious crimp in all of this. Alright, right there. Here, take the salt. Take it. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And now you're out because you can't get saline water. We drank the saline water dry. I completely believe that. And what's worse, we're using salt to do it. So it's like a double drain. Let's see how long we can keep this up. More salt, more salt. But on the upside, we have so much slaked lime. It's overflowing, in fact. Let's go take a look at that. I didn't look at all or even consider the generation side of this. So acetylene makes three slaked lime a second, right? And up there, sodium carbonate, I think. Sodium carbide, that makes nothing. So it's just 3 a second, huh? And we're probably going to need to run all of these all the time because of we're going to have to triple lead mining in order to get more silver online. That is unavoidable. Alright, so yeah, this is what I was worried about. Not have enough salt in because the salt is competing with Oh, I see. We're taking from the wrong area. So it's only these things providing for it. So that's just wrong. Alright, I accept that. And this is waste saline right here. So we should be taking saline from here and not from where we tapped in. Okay. Understood. There we go. Now we're tapped into the main supply, and we're not located behind a valve. And there's many, many, many more generators to feed this now. It needs it. Alright, this is kind of a success, yeah? I'm not sure if it's drinking down. We've got 8 of them up there. So essentially 25 a second. And we're drinking slaked lime at less than that. So we might even be able to make more, put in another one of these if they're all going. We're kind of just letting resources go, aren't we? Here, let's take a look. This is the ultimate authority, right? See, look, it's still going. Yeah, the math doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's 50 for 6 seconds, so that's like 8 a second. So we're making it 25 and we're consuming it like 16. You know, the chemical plant right here. And that will be roughly the correct proportion. I think that might be all we can hope for at this time. Right, chemical plant. Oh, suppose that was a lot to ask for. Go get iron, go get glass, it says. But we're definitely producing. And we're going to have more drag on salt here. I feel like I'm going to have to ship in salt, which is, you know, it's not too bad. I should build a walkway when I go out again. It's not going to be the last time I go out that way. So we're looking for iron and glass, right? To make one more chem plant. Oh, we're out of small parts, so just go get more small parts. Which means I kind of went on the wrong line here, but it's fine. How is the ashery doing? Oh, cleared out again. Kind of really makes me want to put fast inserters in just to see what will happen. But we don't have the belt, so it wouldn't matter. We can look over here too, the other thing we made today. It's probably all it's not choked up. I wonder why. I guess we just got a visit from the dinosaur, and this is chugging along. That looks nice. Alright, we did good today, even if this is all we do, and I kind of don't feel like stopping, and I feel like I just started again, honestly. So maybe we take another step and go up to sodium carbonate. We have to make sodium sulfate and sodium carbonate. So 2 depots in, and that would probably be a good end to the episode. Now we'll go back to doing useful things. 1.4K mechanical parts. Very good to see. Please take these bolts. I apologize for ever trying to do your work for you. And I want glass now. Glass is kept right here. Chem plant? Where's chem plant kept? Oh, right there. Just go get some more iron, it says. Alright, so we will install this, and then we missed the iron. Tragic. We'll go install this, and then we will try making sodium carbonate, and that will be done. So, yep. Yip-de-doo-dah. Tech is coming along, and this is, once again, this is drinking on normal water, not saline water. Good to know. Jerking a little bit. I hope it's not hitching my voice as well. I don't want to go back into those times. Alright, so walkway. None of my walkways out here are good at all. Like, there's problems no matter what I do. This place was not built with walkways in mind. Calling it built was even a little flattering for how this got laid down. And it grew like a fungus. Alright, that's probably sufficient for my purposes. Give me my chem plant. Where are you? Chemical plant. Right there. Kinda wish I had a landfill. Alright, so probably do something like this, right? Bam, bam. Proving I should not have put the walkway here. Beyond any shadow of a doubt. And we will go right here, and then to there. And we want 4 out. Oh, we have limestone out too. Don't forget that. And boop, boop. Alright, and this will mean the slaked lime overflow will kick in, because I very deliberately did not tear that down. I question this. It's gonna have to be like this. And then I actually don't know how it has to be after that. So it all comes on this side, and that goes on this side, so I guess it has to be like this, eh? Like that? Something like that? Alright, so yeah, whatever. Let's hook it up. Alright, so that's going, shovel it in. Yep. I feel like this should be balanced, but whatever. I need landfill. Alright, so now that I have sodium hydroxide in great amounts, we're on the way to Rayon. Rayon is what we want. We need sodium carbonate, which means we need sodium sulfate. And that's 10 sodium hydroxide, or 1 bisulfate, and sulfate is 10 salt. And then more of this. This is probably better, I suppose. Such a concentrating step here. So we should do it over by sulfuric acid line somewhere. We're not gonna, are we gonna do this? Yeah, I guess we are. So we need coke and limestone, which we will bring in both. And then we'll turn the sodium sulfate into sodium carbonate. Sodium sulfate isn't used used a lot. So it's 4 seconds in a chemical plant. I guess we'll build big and do 4 of these. And then sodium carbonate. And we'll build big and we'll do 4 of the high pressure furnaces. And then we'll put up a caravan. Use the caravan to get coke and limestone. It's both on the north side-ish. Don't go here. I feel like yeah, this land right here is titanium processing. I should just leave that where it is. So we need 4 chemical plants. They're right there. Now we need glass. Glass, which is right over here, right? I just follow the material. All right, now high pressure. For this we need copper. All right. We also need normal pipes. We also need power lines. When I say normal pipes, I mean like usable pipes. They're quite special all on their own. So this is, yeah, right here. Stop in at iron ROS, then over to the land of niobium pipe. High pressure furnace, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will top ourselves off. Nice. Nice. We will dunk most of our stone in this box right here. Keep 1. Alright, so now we have to site this. Essentially, it just needs to be bisulfuric acid. So that says somewhere over in here, right? But it's going to be quite a bit of bulk. So, no, not there. In here? Yeah. Let's do it just south of, no. Start picking these guys up and do it in here, right? Right there? One of those. Anyway, that's the area we're going to focus on. Snag you. And do we rip down this stuff? Do we just start building here? Do we do something about the lard line? The lard line, which was never a good idea, and is causing us grief and consternation now. Alright, we're gonna relieve ourselves of the lard line. We do have a lard caravan, do we? Oh, I don't know if that's true or not. Here, we have to do 2 things. Right? There. Now we have to run to the other end of this line, and we have to cut it, and we have to let it drain out. We will pick it up, and we will use this area. We will reclaim this area from lard. No more will lard have dominion over us. Oh my god, it comes all the way down here. Got it. Alright. So, actually, we do not have a lard caravan anywhere. I kind of think this is a good place for it, right? Yeah, well, as good as any. So what we want to do is take this, put it like right here, right? And then you get cut right there, and then you jump up. And then we have a lard caravan. Doesn't that sound delightful? Then we have to put this back. And we fill the lard caravan. And more than that, we have to throw out a dinosaur. A lardosaur, actually. Lardosaur has to go to snack bar, has to store food. Lardosaur has to come right here, has to fill cargo. Lardosaur has to go up to the output. Lardosaur has to empty cargo. And Lardosaur does this forever. Unfortunately, I think this is going to cut off our oleochemicals for quite some time, but, you know. Yeah, don't worry about this. Just don't worry about it. Here we go. We have to go check our gamble terminal. Which is over here. We were up to 3 victories last time. Oh, we actually run by it. Oh, we're actually up to 5. Alright, so we can actually start here after so very long, but I'm in the middle of something. So I guess next level Religias will be next episode, or maybe at the end of this one if I'm feeling especially, I don't know, like playing, like not doing actual life stuff. Is there a word for that? Childish. If I'm feeling especially childish, I will continue doing this. Pick up the lard line. Was never... Oh, we've caught up to it. We've caught up to the lard. Alright, so we will jump ahead. We will divest ourselves of this lard before a problem can happen. And then we will reverse this. Instead of loading, they will unload. But only after I've unrolled it all the way up. How wonderful. Oh, okay. Continue chasing the fat. We are a true chubby chaser. There. 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 I'm not going to get involved past this. Alright, we have cleared a nice area for ourselves. There's the edge, and we have to leave quite a bit of space. So we start with 4 AUs, right? This is not the correct spacing. This is just for sighting purposes. Oh, isn't this nice? Alright, so this will be limestone and coke, like this, right? And then it comes over here. This is not permanent sighting, I stress. Oh, but fortunately we don't have a... No, we can make it work. We can make it work. Yeah. In fact, this doesn't happen like this. This happens back here. Right here. And you have to get sighted back up. Perfect. Alright, so that's now going to be limestone and coke. Where is my bottle? No, no, not right there. Sodium sulfate. Oh, wait, it's sodium hydroxide, excuse me. Oh, so it's going to be a much simpler line. So no, you don't do that. This is just pure sodium hydroxide coming in. And then, fortunately, Satan rules over the earth. But there's hope in places. These are going to be inputs. I guess we come over to this. No, we probably have everything over here, right? So this is, no, this is dumb. Doing a dumb. Never mind. Never mind. Everyone ignore me. Ignore me. Rotate like this. Yeah, this is so much easier, right? And then, even though this is completely hidden by the graphic, which is not good. My dude. My dude. My caravan dude. Okay, just... I put my faith in you for a reason, caravan guy. Alright, so water is way over there, and we're not going to connect it up yet because we're not quite sold on this positioning. But obviously, we do this as well. So sodium hydroxide comes in. And then we have this coming out, and it goes around like this. And then we have no, we just have a caravanserai right here. This is product out, but now we have product next level, which is these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you... Because now we need a caravan in and also a caravan out. Well, we can put a caravan out right here, right? Excuse me. Caravan out right there, and it's already sited correctly. And then that is sodium carbonate in. We need bicarbonate. Oh, how wonderful. It's so rare to have just a pure physical recipe. Oh, there's some gas involved, I suppose. Alright, and then you, like I said over there, I was mistaken about. Go like this. And then we have that in, and then we have an outline. No. You come down by 1. There you go. And then actual product out is right here. I believe in this? Is this okay? If I left enough room, there's enough room. Kinda, there really isn't enough room right here. I should move all these down by 1, or this up by 1. I think this up by 1. So all you go up by 1. This is to help with space for leaping. All this area is now designated pipe land. Okay. So good. Am I comfortable with this? Now we're gonna have to put in a one of these right there. And now, is there anything else I need to consider? I think we're pretty good right here, right? We even have the correct number of inserters. So, let's call in the dinos, right? Oh, this isn't lined up. Ooh, ugly, bad. So fix that. Yeah, nice and lined up. And the fact that this is a little goofy is just fine. Because it's logistics space, and that's a piece of logistics right there. Alright. Dinosaurs. Come, attend to me. You are a sodium hydroxidosaur. Your job, go get food. Your job, go over to sodium hydroxide, fill your cargo. Your job to come here, empty your cargo. And you do this forever. Off you go. Right about there. I don't know how many hands are appropriate here. So you come over here. Probably like right there. Two, three, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Alright, so that will get that ingredient in. Now I have to link over to the water, which is right over there, right? Yes, it is exactly right there. This is why we made a large bus. It's probably always worth it to invest in a large bus, at least for liquids, until I get liquid caravans, of course, in which case this is all obsolete. What are you? Oh, oleochemicals. So, who has sulfuric acid around here? We have ammonia, and I know it's made. We have pure acid gas and pure sulfuric right there. And it looks like it heads out east. I'm not sure it ever comes south, so I might have to draw it down myself. Alright, I declare you sulfuric line. Oh, it even lines up nice with the juncture. That was very lucky, wasn't it? Now we have to go over, so taken, or just go straight down. Just go straight down. I use this space right here and come over. It kind of uses two lines. And that's not desirable at all. So can I instead come down right here and say this line is sulfuric? Is this legal? Can this be done? Will somebody stop me? You know what might stop me? Oh, maybe not. Maybe there's enough space. Maybe, in fact, no one will stop me. I just keep getting away with it. Oh, I see what will stop me. Yeah, there's not going to be a lot of getting through this, is there? Or wait. Except it's already used with cyanic, so... Okay. Okay. I yield. You win. Once again, geometry and lack of foresight claims another skull. Right there, right there. Concessions for everybody. So sulfuric comes down, sulfuric comes down. I should have put out the other dinosaur before doing this. And there's the sulfuricosaur, or the hydroxidosaur. So what we need right here is the otherosaur. Right there. So, go to here, and store food. And then I want you to go, what's the ratio? They both stack to 100. So it's 3 to 5. How awkward. So go up to right here and Coke station till caravan has Coke. I guess in quantity, just do simple, 1500. Just try to think about it simply. And then we have limestone right there, right? No. Or do we have limestone? We have lime right there. Is that limestone? Yes. Tilt Caravan has. This might be a problem. The 1500. Right? Then you come here, and then till circuit condition, and then till target. Till target. Comparator equals go. Coke. Right there is limestone. So 1400 and 1400. It's good. It's good. And you're just on a loop forever. So I hope you have enough limestone. Good luck out there. And right there, you are doing coke. And right there, you are doing limestone. Good. Now, bang, 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 I guess. You are doing limestone. You are doing coke. Good. Okay. And that will come across, and this will upgrade our product. No, don't do that. No, this is bad what I'm doing right here. Yeah, it's gotta be this. How long does it take? 4 seconds? Yeah, you're gonna need another one. So, good, 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 good. Right. And then you need 4 in. I'm just gonna neglect to put any right here, right now. Alright, so we have all our ingredients in. We need our water out, which is gonna be a bit of a problem if I don't do it right, right? So, sodium sulfide in, sodium sulfide out. And you just are 1 out. Out, out, out. Alright, so water hooked up, good. Sulfuric acid hooked up, good. Those are on the way. Carbon dioxide not hooked up. Do we have a carbon dioxide line here? I'm quite curious about this actually. I need to establish a rubber depot. It's coming. I don't believe we do have a carbon dioxide line. You know, I don't think it was ever needed. So we will zoom out a bit. See if we can find this. You are not. You are cyanic acid. Kind of a weird area of the base. I am looking for carbon dioxide. I know it's eventually down here. I should stop this madness. There. Carbon dioxide, you're around here. Right here. But you don't go up. Oh, but you can. It's just laziness where you don't go up. Laziness and the inventory cost. Okay. Right here. Oh, it actually makes it nice. We're not quite where we need to be yet. Have we improved the world? Made it worse? It's so hard to say. In fact, one should not bother themselves with such questions. They are inherently unknowable. One should simply act according to one's own impulses. And if it is correct, it will be good. And if it is not correct, you couldn't have known. Right. Perfect. So carbon dioxide out. Now we are completely ready, except for, oh, we are completely ready. I was worried that Mr. Dinosaur right there would have needed a kick, but apparently there was enough limestone in the bucket in order to make this all go. Now all we have to do is light it up, and then we will watch our labor of love spring to life. Is there ever a more rewarding moment? Bam. All right, so, and they're off. We are making sodium hydroxide. No, we're making sodium sulfate. Great. Comes around. Oh. My dude, why you know? What? How'd you get here without picking up any coke? Until caravan has coke in quantity 1500. And you haven't stored food. Did I tell you to go to limestone first or something? I can kind of believe that. Alright, so I'm going to eventually put a caravan here, hands here that pick up all this, but for right now, oh, looks like we need faster unloading. I can do that for you. Bam, bam. Okay, that's going to be a whole line, right? Actually, we're going to probably need to do even more than this, eh? Mr. Dino, go cycle, please. Okay. This will completely gut it out, but we will flood this belt, and that's what we need. Why is this sticking out over? The other question is whether we have enough arms here, because it takes 4 seconds, and I kind of miscounted, didn't I? So the answer is yes. We need 2 more in each. Okay. Right there. So are we actually, oh, we're out, so there's no telling whether we're doing good or bad. It's so very expensive on sodium hydroxide. Alright, so chase a dino? Chase a dino or just wait? Need a delivery. We need 2 dinos to come back. But we've made progress. And so we'll have sodium carbonate. And this on the way to Rayon. And so we have urea, we have fiber, we made that last episode, we have sodium carbonate, we have ammonia, we have sulfuric acid. So all we need is carbonyl sulfide, which is coal we got, sulfur we got, propene we got, and it's just a weirdo chemical. It takes 10 seconds to make though. So we'll need a bank of carbonyl sulfide and a bank of rayon. And then rayon is used for a lot, huh? Yeah, a lot. Well, no, it's kind of a niche thing, isn't it? Biofilm was probably used for stuff. Yeah. Yep. Semiconducting is... doping is coming along. Where are my dinos? You're not my dino. Where are my dinos? One of you my dinos? It's not gonna turn. I really need... that guy's one. 100% one. What are you? What are you? Where'd you come from? Show me your papers. Sodium hydroxide. There we go. Now we will get to watch this work properly. This again is drinking sulfuric acid. That's okay. We are producing it in great amounts. So, where is my other dino? I suppose he has quite a ways to walk, but... I don't want to go see where he is. But I know if I run away, he will immediately show up. Oh, this is not smart what I'm doing. Not smart. Alright, commit to the crime. Let's go do it. Let's go find a dino. Let's go check the Coke bin. Coke's full up. He's not hanging around the Coke bin. Guess we run all the way back now. I am going to do the next gen Relegia factory after this. I've decided. I don't want to stop playing, even though it's quite over time. It's going to be a 3-hour episode. And that is okay. No one will die. And if you use that as your standard of whether or not something's a good idea, you'll find that everything's a good idea. Okay. Where? Where's the dinosaur? He pulled up a whole bunch of limestone before. Does Coke not stack 100 high? It does. It totally does. Coke is now a solved problem. That's good to see. Alright, let's run. Run all the way over to limestone. Which, the thing had 1,400 limestone in its inventory. Now we're having severe salt problems. Because of saline water consumption. That's fine, I suppose. Alright, this place did get robbed, but we obviously just missed the dinosaur. He's going to be there waiting to unload. We will have missed the moment. Maybe that's him? Maybe it is? Are we lucky? No, that's a guy going for lunch. Gotta see us crazy guy. The dinosaurs have to swap stories about this tiny individual running up and shouting at them for no reason. He's not here. I don't understand how this can be, honestly. I sent him to go get Coke, and I did not see him at Coke. I sent him to go get food. I did not see him at food. Did he run out of energy to store food? No. No, you're not even... Oh, right there. There he is. Oh, man. This is embarrassing. I obviously misdirected him the first time. How could you... Oh, wait. Take that. Just take it and go. Just take it and go. I should have given him the entire stack. Alright, so he'll be back. Let's go shut down Relegia, and then we'll come back. We'll build the actual Relegia Mach 2 generator, leeching off of the Mushroom Mach 2 generator. So nice to see something feed off the fungus for once. Alright, so what we gotta do. This gets picked up now. You get picked up now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you and all this stuff in your inventory, but you come with me. I guess I get all this stuff. Yeah, took you long enough. 1,800 rolls. Damn. That was not right. It remains not right. Alright, how am I going to deal with that? I don't know. There's no Relegia consumers around here. Alright, so just don't think about it. Don't think about it. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Didn't happen to you. If it did happen, it didn't matter. If it did matter, you saw something else. Alright, so this is obviously very positive. What we want is the Relegia factory to go down. Which we have right there. We want a botanical garden. Right there. Botanical greenhouse, which is going to take a while. And then this is going to take some of the excess mushrooms to turn it into flowers. That's fine, right? Sorta. Is he back? Again, it took out a turret. Is not back. Dinos. Dinos, why? Well, I know why. It's because I directed them poorly. I am a bad general. I am a bad father to my dinosaurs. Man, alright, I guess we really are going to have to set this up and then go find that guy. So what we want to do is this, right? It's kind of a standard pattern. Really? So you go right there, you go right there. And you're making flower Mach 2. And you need to grab Fogwa number 2. And this puts out a variety of things. Oh, the flue gas is going to be the most annoying thing, right? You want to do Relegia seeds Mach 2, and you get the flowers for doing that. And then this gets placed in here, right? Yeah, whatever. And then you get that, and then you get the mushrooms, and then you'll start growing. And then you put out a variety of things. Most important being the seeds. So, the seeds that you put out. All right, for first off, whitelist Relegia 2, and then you go in a box. And then second of all, it's going to be like this, right? I want you to whitelist seeds, Relegia Mach 2 seeds. So box to box to box, right? And so that gives us spores. I guess we do it this way. It's kind of janky, but whatever. Spores, Mach 2. I mean, a little janky is giving it a lot of credit. Alright, so spores, Mach 2 get out, leaving just, well no, this doesn't go here. Religia's right here. So it comes this way. Right there. Yeah, that's right. And then you are Religia's out. Religia's Mach 2. Bam and bam. So that's that and that and that and that. Okay, that's all of the outputs. Except the flue gas. Which I think we just need to Turn into ash, right? Or just filter it out. Just literally filter it out. Filter. Flue gas apparently isn't all that hazardous. Oh, you need actual releases. There you go. And you need an upgrade. Like that. Oh. Slight problem here, eh? Slight problem holding on to my fungus. This is a casual doubling of fungus production whenever I care to claim it. So filter just goes right here. You know me, I have no filter. So what's it called? No, 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 no. Yeah, flue gas into nothing. Just link it across. Alright, I believe in this. I believe this is something to try. Alright, so there we go. We have made Relegia seeds in great quantity. And because there's only one arm right there, it will also use these. And that's a minor source. Oh, it needs flue gas in. Oh, dang. I have been tricked. Flue gas. How do we make flue gas? Biomass into flue gas? Ash and pressurized air into flue gas? I want to say biomass is what we want. No. 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 I want one of these. So biomass or ash. Ash is probably best. Alright, so hold on a second. Let's go check on carbonate up here. Let's make sure that this guy arrived. We finally arrived. Okay, good. Alright, so what's going on now is we're making, made a ton of sodium carbonate. There we go. And we'll have a caravans area of one, and we'll have a caravans area of the other, and this one will overwhelm that one for a time, but it's fine. Looks like we don't have enough arms dispensing coke. It's half a belt, not enough. Yeah, we need 2 more. Oh no, wait. Friends, let's not be dumb. There, right there. Okay, it's not going to matter in a moment anyway. Alright, so primary goal for today, Matt. Did a lot in this episode, which you'd expect from an episode that's, what, 3 hours long? But all fun must come to an end. Because down here, we have to make flue gas, and then we're out. Gas refinery, gas refinery. This looks like it's not going to be small. Oh, there's biomass right here, or there would be. We're having trouble with biomass, aren't we? I seem to remember. Got so much trash in my inventory. What do I have? Tin ore. Gas refine. Something tells me this is not going to be what I'm looking for. But we'll have to do it, right? In order to make the next level flowers. It's a straight requirement. Let's just go grab a whole bunch of ash and hope for the best. So, I don't know how large it's going to be. It's definitely going to put a crimp in my style if it's enormous. This is good. We're missing sulfate as expected, and this is just going to fill up, and that's going to slowly fill up. We're fine. We're fine. Just to have to run and run and run. Sodium hydroxide doing good. Actually, the dinosaur needs to be back right now, and he is. So maybe a little less of a buffer. Oh, that's not the dinosaur. It's the other saur. Ooh, so this is unfortunate. Alright, it's fine. Whatever. I will survive. So glad I have this big open area. It's so nice. I'm just gonna keep marching down here. Stuff. You know, just stuff. How's the Lardavan doing? I don't know where you're going. Actually, I think that's a Scientosaur. Yeah, we're not going to be making oleochemicals for a while. Oh, wait a second. Nice. Get rid of this for me. Take it away. Alright, so we have a gas refinery. How enormous are you? Not enormous. Enormous. I mean, annoying. Not enormous. And we need a caravan, right? Right there. I want you to make flue gas out of ash and pressurized air, I guess. I wish it didn't need pressurized air. Oh man, go with steel. Just drawing this episode out. But I should only need one, right? Yeah, absolutely will only need one. Bang, bang. Pressure pump. And that will be almost exactly 3 hours, which is to say a good time to get the heck out of here. So like right there, and I want you to make pressurized air. Just kind of suck it in. Then you go over here. I'm just going to do one of these. And then dinosaur out. Not this one, right? Yeah, you're a problemosaur. I want you to go food, store food. I want you to go up to the ashery. I guess you fill your cargo. Then you come down here and I guess you empty your cargo. Oh, I assume I'm gonna have to go chase it and tell it not to take so much. We truly do not need so much right here. Why are we stopped? No biomass. Biomass production is right here, and apparently it's too little. So I should just slap down this thing in a couple other places and link it up, I guess. That makes sense to me. Chase the dinosaur, yes. Or should chase the dinosaur. Why would you not chase the dinosaur? So, good. Good. I bet we can beat it to the ashery pretty easily. Then we'll beat it back to... I bet that's it right there, huh? No. That's a completely different asaur. Straight up here to the ashery, where there's no way this dinosaur is going to fill his inventory, but at the same time we absolutely do not need him to fill his inventory. Look at it go. Look at it go. Now this is Factorio. This looks like fun, doesn't it? Wee. Alright, that's enough. I have been, in fact, playing too long. In fact, we should probably do this with fast inserters as well. We're wasting belt time. But I suppose, yeah, it's only 2 belts and this is 4 belts, so that's the correct ratio. We have a dinosaur on the way. We're fast, but we're not that fast. So coming up is Rayon, and after that we do aramid fiber, right? This is our next goal. And it's just stuff we got, stuff we got, stuff we got, stuff we just made, stuff we got, and we have to make this. And this is also used for Kevlar. So we're going to be making this in one area. And since we're going to make this right by the sodium carbonate area, like this is just bringing in a whole bunch of stuff that we have right there, except maybe the manure bacteria. We'll have to bring that in with barreled and caravan. Okay. I am now a dinosaur. Is that you? No. Okay, I am now a dinosaur. I feel like I've messed something up somehow. I no longer have the willpower to chase down what that something might be. I'm not going to speculate on what more I should be doing or where. Maybe we passed. He was on the way back and I just didn't know it. I can kind of believe that. This is going good. Yeah, just leave this be and this will be fine. This is concentrating sodium hydroxide. So that's not pleasant, but it's good. I turned him into a colosaur? Oh no. Oh no. Mr. Dino, no. Ah, okay. This is a clear sign as any that I need to stop playing. I am making very, very poor decisions. Oh my god. I said go to the ashery. And I guess I just clicked wrong. Right there. Go to the ashery, I said. Now fill your cargo. Okay, go do that, my friend. And instead, I'm just going to put this in right here just to see it work. And then I am piecing out. Right there, flue gas being made. More flue gas than we'll ever need. No, maybe not. Need 400 flue gas per. Yeah, it is kind of more than we'd ever need. Alright, and this takes... It's going to go faster and faster, so yeah, I'll donate more arms. Alright, so now we get to see... Bump. Flowers go out. We get to go again. We get to equip ourselves for the next crop. Can we bust on this? I don't know if we can. Certainly not when we're getting seeds like that. It's just gonna... No, it's not ready yet. And we don't have the mushrooms up anyway. Here, let me grab you a stack. Right there. Until we can address the biomass situation. Doesn't seem to be a huge problem for me right now. Is this even possible to bust? So 3 and then 3. No, it is impossible to bust. So good. Okay. A ton of progress made this episode. Let's just enumerate everything. Obviously, we got Relesia at level 2 going. We got our sodium sulfite and sodium carbonate right there. We built a large coke generator. We completely redid ash generation. We built a sodium hydroxide generator right there, which is functioning almost entirely off of slaked lime, which is great. And we tweaked the entire automation science chain. So, good for me. Good for me. I feel great about this. Alright, I'm done now. Fun game. We'll play later. Need more biomass. Ugh. Alright, fun game. We'll play later. Bye, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.